Hello everyone and welcome to SportsZone. I'm Dave Cox with YSN365.com. It's great to be back with you on SportsZone after a few years hiatus. The all-new SportsZone is ready to go on the all-new YSN365 TV. A great new feature here on the website. We're dredging up games past and present, some real classics that we're hoping to bring you in the next few weeks. It's a 24/7 live streaming TV channel you can find right on the YSN365.com homepage. You can also watch YSN365 TV at Victory House in Epicenter on the big screen there. We hope to bring you some great live events in the next few weeks, including the Sonoma County Classic and many great games over the next few months of high school basketball and soccer. We'll have highlights and full game live coverage for you. Well, we've got a great show planned for you tonight. We've got highlights of the Hillsburg-Piner matchup. That was a good one. Also, scores of all the rest of the basketball and soccer games from this weekend. And later on tonight, we'll have an interview with John Antonio, the new Casa Grande head football coach. All that coming up here on the all-new Sports Zone on YSN365.com.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
Meade Clark Lumber Company, locally owned and part of the community for over 100 years. With the right information and the right materials, Meade Clark is the right lumber yard. So shop where the contractors shop, at Meade Clark Lumber.
Welcome back to Sports Zone. Some big high school basketball played over the last week and especially this weekend, including the matchup of what could be the two best teams in the entire county. Talking about Piner and Hillsburg. And they matched up at Piner High School on Saturday night. YSN365.com was there to capture the highlights in what turned out to be a thriller.
It's a big non-league matchup between former Sonoma County League rivals Hillsburg and Piner at the Prospectors' home gym. Piner comes into this one 9-2 on the year. They'll be in the NBL Oak. Hillsburg is 6-2, having just knocked off Cardinal Newman. They'll be in the NBL Redwood division this year. Piner gets off to a nice start. Adonis Gutierrez from the left side sticks the jump shot to make it 5-0 Piner. Then Dylan Whittick gets Hillsburg on the board as he pulls up from three-point land, and it's 5-3. Chris Gutierrez from the left side. Piner up 4 here in the early going, and their bench is pleased. Nice drive to the basket and scoop with the left hand by Xavier Vasquez. 7-5. It's Piner by 2. Now it's Scotty Erickson dishing to George San Ramon, who gets into the act. Piner up 9-5 with 4:53 to go here in the first quarter. Dylan Heyman posting up now for the Pounds. He was great as a freshman last year. He looks even better this year as a sophomore. Heyman tightens the game up to 9-7. Chris Gutierrez from the outside. Piner up by 5 at this point as he hits the 3. Coach Erickson mildly pleased, but then Hillsburg gets it down low to the big man. Trey Chapman gets his own miss, puts it back up and in. He's fouled, and he would complete an old-fashioned three-point play. As time winds down in the corner, however, Scotty Erickson with a clutch jump shot. Piner up 13-11 at the end of one, and the Prospectors are fired up. Looks like we're in for quite a game here at Piner High School. To the second quarter now, and it's Brian Garcia for Hillsburg pulling up and sticking the jump shot. The Hounds are now up 14-13, their first lead of the night. Inbound goes to Dylan Heyman, and he hits one from the outside with 4:30 to go. Hillsburg up by 4, but a nice drive to the basket by Adonis Gutierrez. The teardrop hits the bottom of the net, and Piner's offense is back in gear. Then after an offensive foul call against the Hounds, Scotty Erickson drives through the Hillsburg defense and scores to tie it up 17-17. Time winding down in the half, and the three is good by Christian Gutierrez. Piner leads it 20-19 at the intermission. The team's heading to the locker room and regrouping for what will be an exciting second half of high school basketball. To the third quarter now, and it's Jared Sadler stopping and popping from 15 feet. Piner up 22-19. Then it's Graham McDonald. He's a freshman for Hillsburg, and he looks strong in the post. Nice shot to make it 22-21. Scotty Erickson gets it to George San Ramon on the inbound play, and he goes up strong. 29-26, Piner by 3 under 2 minutes to go, and Jacob Monday sticks a long three. Nice shot. Biggest lead of the night for Piner at 32-26. But then it's Whittick getting an offensive rebound underneath, and he puts it back in to tighten it up a little bit. 32-28 at the end of 3. The Prospectors making their plan for the final 8 minutes. And here we go. Hillsburg tightens the game up as Xavier Vasquez dials long distance from the top, and it gets a friendly roll to make it 35-33. The Hounds only down by 2, and then they'll take the lead right here as Dylan Heyman gets around the defense. 4:38 to go. Hillsburg by 1. But Adonis Gutierrez hits a clutch 3 for the Prospectors, and it's 40-37 Piner. And down the stretch we come. Trey Chapman gets an offensive rebound. Hard to stop the big man inside as he scores. Piner still up by 1, and Hillsburg forced to foul. Adonis Gutierrez misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Hillsburg will get a chance at the win right here. It's Dylan Heyman, starts left, goes right, fading, nothing but net. Hillsburg up by 1. Scotty Erickson with a prayer, no good. Hillsburg wins it. Dylan Heyman with the impossible shot at the buzzer, and it is a 41-40 final. Big win for the Hillsburg Hounds. They've knocked off Newman. Now they knock off Piner. Here it is again in traffic, double teamed, fading, players in his face, and it hits nothing but net. Clutch shot for Dylan Heyman, the sophomore for the Hounds. And Hillsburg now 7-2 on the year. Piner drops to 9-3. Let's hear from Dylan Heyman after that shot.
Dylan Heyman hit the big shot down the stretch. Tell us about that last sequence and how you got that ball to drop.
Well, got to thank my teammates for throwing up the court, and I guess I got it to drop.
You guys called some timeouts. They called timeout. What were your coaches telling you during the timeouts? What was the strategy down the stretch there?
Well, we had to get up, get in their face, try and get a steal, try and foul someone that wasn't Scotty, and then push it once we get it.
It's 2 big wins in a row for you guys, Newman and Piner.
Yep.
How are you guys feeling at this point in the season?
Feeling like the best team in Sonoma County.
Right on, Dylan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A nice win for the Hillsburg Greyhounds. That coming after a big win earlier in the week against Cardinal Newman, 56-49. In other scores, Montgomery won the Callan Memorial Tournament for the second year in a row. They beat Casa Grande 58-48 in Petaluma. Montgomery is now 7-3, and after their slow start and tough finish in the Arcata Tournament, rumors of their demise are greatly exaggerated. Santa Rosa beat Livermore 79-49. That was a big one. Coming up this week, Piner plays Montgomery Friday night, December 21st, and we'll be on hand for that one at ysn365.com. And of course, the Sonoma County Classic is coming up later. In girls basketball, Santa Rosa was knocked off by Granada 53-46. The Lady Panthers are now 2-6 on the season. Turning our attention to high school soccer now, the Santa Rosa Panthers with a nice 6-2 win over James Logan. Montgomery defeated Richmond 1-0. San Rafael 2, LC Allen 1, Windsor 3, Carrillo 0. And in high school girls soccer, Friday night, Maria Carrillo and Sonoma Academy played to a 1-1 draw. Mitty knocked off Cardinal Newman 4-2. And Windsor defeated Dublin 4-0. In great girls soccer action over the weekend. Well, standing by at Beyond the Glory Sports Bar and Grill in Petaluma is John Antonio, the new head coach of the Casa Grande Gauchos. When we come back, we'll visit with him and find out what he has in mind to get the Casa Grande program going there in Petaluma.
Presented by Lux Metals Incorporated, providing high-quality commercial and residential metal fabrication since 1971. For custom exterior designs or fabulous interiors, Lux Metals is the perfect choice for your home or business. Lux Metals Incorporated, we make it our business to make it our best. Wild California, featuring the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious and healthy snack around. Watch out, potato chips, things are about to get wild. Available in Sonoma County at Oliver's Market, G&G, and Molesbury's.
Welcome back to Sports Zone, our final segment of the night. Standing by at Beyond the Glory Sports Bar is the new head coach of the Casa Grande Gauchos, John Antonio. John, thank you so much for joining us here on Sports Zone.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
First of all, congratulations on getting the job at Casa Grande High School. It's got to be exciting for you to be back in Gaucho land.
Yeah, no, it's something that I was hoping to happen in the future. I didn't realize it was going to happen this quick, and Coach Brunk did a great job after Trent's regime there, and continue to make that happen and build the program that's there now.
You were an assistant coach at Casa Grande there and also at Pioneer. It's got to be exciting for you to be back at Casa Grande now as the head coach taking over that program.
It's nice because, like you say, the Pop Warner thing, a lot of ties to these kids. My own son will be there in a year, and so those things that are I've looked at, maybe down the road thought would happen, like I said, but happening now, it's good. I have a lot of connects here. I live about 3 blocks from the school, and so it's nice.
And what are the things that you've learned from your coaching experience over the years? You've been the head coach at Pioneer, assistant at Casa Grande, you've coached youth football. What are the things that you're going to bring to the table that experience has taught you?
Yeah, you learn from your mistakes you've made in the past and building and whatnot. And I think that the number one thing is just the relationships that I have and I've built around here with coaches, admin, kids, and that's one thing I'm going to definitely lean on.
What do you have planned for the program there in the coming weeks? And a lot of teams are going to get after it, start weightlifting very soon. And what are the things that you're going to install in the program right off the bat?
I mean, that's where we're starting in the weight room, and with a new weight room philosophy, and we're really going to get after it. I've talked to a few coaches in the area about their weight room philosophy, and we're going to definitely adapt an Olympic-type lifting, regime there that we feel it's how you got to compete with this new league with the vintages, the ranchos, and whatnot. So.
Well, I know you have some great facilities there. The football field is great, and there's been terrific support from the boosters and the community over the years. How are you going to bring that all together and hope to make this a winning program at Casa Grande High School?
Yeah, no, again, it's about relationships that I've had in the past, and a lot of these kids I've known since they were 4th graders running around on the field at Flag. So to have the Flag program to the Panther program and now Casa, it's really something that's going to be special. Well,
that all sounds very good. Good luck in the future, and thank you so much for joining us here on Sports Zone.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, that's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Hope you have enjoyed it. We're looking forward to bringing you more Sports Zone episodes in the coming weeks here on Sunday evenings on YSN 365 TV. I'm Dave Cox. For all of us here at YSN365.com, hoping you have a great evening and happy holidays from YSN365.com.